Let me tell you a truth that most men never speak out loud. Pain doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. It whispers in the quiet moments, in the late-night discomfort, in the hesitation before using the bathroom, in the fear of growing older and weaker. And sometimes it whispers in the doctor's office, when a urologist leans forward and says words you never thought you'd hear. Your prostate is enlarged. Those words hit differently, don't they? They land heavy. They land personal. They land in the space between who you used to be and who you are afraid you might be becoming. But then, just when you're bracing for the worst, the urologist mentions something unexpected, something almost ridiculous in its simplicity: a fruit. A simple, everyday fruit that supports men's health, that nourishes the body from the inside, that reminds you that healing doesn't always roar from laboratories or surgeries. Sometimes it comes from creation itself. And suddenly a spark lights inside you, because the truth is this: you're not powerless, you're not done, you're not defeated, not today, not ever. But before we speak of hope, we must walk through the valley of truth, because you've been carrying more than symptoms. You've been carrying fear, fear of losing your strength, fear of losing control, fear of losing the man you've always known yourself to be. You felt that sting when you wake up multiple times a night, when the bathroom becomes your most visited room, when you feel discomfort that wasn't there before. And it's not just physical, it's emotional. It's the anxiety of wondering if your body is betraying you. It's the frustration of feeling like no one truly understands. It's the silent shame. Yes, shame, although you shouldn't feel any. Because no one prepared you for this. No one taught you what to do when your masculinity feels threatened by something invisible, internal, relentless. And sometimes you sit alone, whispering to yourself, "Why is this happening? What's wrong with me? Will it ever get better?" And you hold those questions in your chest like a weight you can't set down. I see you. I hear you. You're not alone. Let me say this loud enough for the entire room to feel it in their bones. Everything you're feeling is real. Everything you're carrying makes sense. Everything you're afraid to say out loud is human. Your exhaustion is real. Your worry is valid. Your frustration is justified, and your body is not a sign of weakness. It is a testament to the miles you've walked, the battles you've fought, the years you've survived. There is nothing shameful about being human. There is nothing embarrassing about aging. There is nothing unmanly about seeking relief, support, or care. You deserve compassion. You deserve understanding. You deserve answers, real answers, and you deserve hope. Now listen closely. Pain is a messenger. Discomfort is a signal. Fear is a doorway. And what stands on the other side of that doorway? Transformation. Because the moment you decided to confront your symptoms, the moment you decided to talk to a doctor instead of ignoring the signs, the moment you opened your mind to the idea that something as simple as a fruit could support your journey, that was the moment you shifted. That was the moment the universe whispered back, "You're ready. Ready to take control. Ready to make changes. Ready to reclaim your body, your confidence, your life. And yes, ready to heal. Not magically, not instantly, not without effort, but naturally, gradually, powerfully. Let me walk you through it, step by step, the journey back to yourself. Because healing isn't a destination. It's a series of choices. Small choices. Daily choices. You can't fight what you refuse to face. Acceptance isn't surrender. It's strategy. It's saying, "This is where I am, but this is not where I'm staying." And here's where the urologist's surprising advice comes in: tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes. Simple, everyday tomatoes. Rich in lycopene, a nutrient studied for supporting prostate health. Not a cure, not a miracle, but a gift from nature your body appreciates. When you slice that tomato, when you add it to your salad, when you blend it into your morning shake, you're not just eating, you're healing. You're participating in your own restoration. Because stress tightens the body, stress inflames the system, stress makes everything worse. Find your calm, find your breath, find the ritual that relaxes the tension inside you. A 5-minute walk, a few deep breaths, a quiet moment with yourself. Move your body, not for perfection, but for circulation. Drink water, not for discipline, but for balance. Sleep well, not out of guilt, but out of self-respect. Talk to your doctor, ask questions, share your experiences, use the resources available to you. Strength is not silence, strength is connection. And every time you take one of these steps, you are telling your body, I'm with you, I'm fighting for you. We're doing this together. And now, let's shift, because at some point in this journey, something extraordinary happens. You stop feeling like a victim of your symptoms, and you start feeling like the author of your healing. You start realizing you are resilient, you are adaptable, you are capable. You remember the version of yourself who faced challenges far bigger than this, and you survived every one of them. And suddenly, the discomfort doesn't define you, the fear doesn't rule you, the diagnosis doesn't own you, because you know something powerful. You are still in control. Your decisions matter. Your habits matter. Your hope matters. And that spark inside you, that tiny flame that began when you heard the doctor mention that surprising fruit, it grows, it glows, it becomes fire. This is the moment, the rise, the breakthrough, the emotional exhale you've been holding for too long. Stand with me, even if only in your heart, and hear these words. You are not your pain, you are not your diagnosis. You are not the fear that tried to shrink you. You are strength, you are courage, you are possibility, and you have survived every hardship life has thrown at you so far, every storm, every loss, every heartbreak, every moment you thought would break you. You rose anyway. So rise again, rise with knowledge, rise with power, rise with responsibility for your own health and well-being. Rise with the understanding that healing is not passive. Healing is a rebellion against giving up, a rebellion against fear, a rebellion against the belief that you're too old, too tired, too far gone. You are not done. You are not finished. You are just beginning. Say it with me. I will take care of myself. I will honor my body. I will rise again and again and again. Now, look back for a moment. Remember the pain we spoke about in the beginning? That fear, that heaviness, that silent suffering? Look at it now. It's not your prison. It's your turning point. It's not your ending. It's your awakening. And the simple fruit your urologist mentioned, the tomatoes on your plate, they're more than nutrition. They're a reminder that healing begins with small steps, that hope can show up unexpectedly, that sometimes the simplest changes create the greatest transformations. So here is your call to action. Start today, start small. Start with one habit, start with one choice, start with one moment of self-respect, because you deserve a body that supports you. You deserve a mind that believes in you. You deserve a life that feels strong, confident, and free. And you can build that life, not in giant leaps, but in daily, powerful steps. So take that first step. Your story is not over. Your strength is not gone. Your future is not dim. You are healing. You are rising. You are unstoppable. And this moment right here is where your rebirth begins. And before we walk off this stage together, let me leave you with one final truth, one that too many people forget. Your body listens to you. Your mind listens to you. Your future listens to you. Every choice you make becomes a message to your life. I'm moving forward. I'm choosing strength. I'm choosing healing. And listen, healing isn't only about what you eat, drink, or do. It's about what you believe. It's about the story you tell yourself when nobody's watching. You can tell yourself the old story, the story of fear, decline, aging, loss, or you can choose a new story, the story of renewal, of growth, of taking your power back, because there is still so much life waiting for you. There are moments you haven't lived yet, memories you haven't made yet, joys you haven't tasted yet, and your body, even with its aches, even with its symptoms, is not your enemy. It's your partner, your teacher, your ally on this journey. So honor it, fuel it, listen to it, stand with it, and when doubt creeps in, as it sometimes will, remind yourself of this. You are becoming stronger than the very thing that once tried to break you.